As we've seen on this trip, there's plenty of interesting things to see along the Stuart Highway, and very few things you're going to see anywhere else in the world. And they're particularly unique to the Stuart Highway is the fact that it's used by the Royal Flying Doctor Service as an emergency airstrip. Now, as you can appreciate, this is a big part of the country, and it's very remote for the stations to live out here. So in the 1920s, the Reverend Dr. John Flynn came up with the idea of starting the Flying Doctor Service, where for people who were bitten by snakes or just suffered simple injuries, could be flown in and out by a plane service. And that's now grown to be recognised as one of the best in the world. But in an emergency situation, they can use the Stuart Highway. So when you're travelling along this road, keep an eye out for just not only what's on the road, but also what might be coming in above you. Being part of an event like the Global Green Challenge has made us privy to a lot of car companies and all the different approaches they're taking to reducing greenhouse gas emissions. But unfortunately, a lot of those approaches, a lot of those solutions are very expensive and out of reach of most Australian consumers. And that's what's such a great thing about the Alto. When the Suzuki engineers started work on this car, they were given a brief to design Suzuki's definitive green car, but to make sure that it stayed within reach of all consumers. And they've just done a fantastic job. We know the standard fuel figure is 4.8 litres per 100 k's. Here on the trip so far, we've achieved 3.88, and we're only going to get better. That's a 22% improvement over the standard fuel figure, and just shows how economical this car can be. But that doesn't mean it's not packed with technology either. For example, the construction of this car uses the very latest high tensile steel. Now, it's very, very lightweight, but incredibly strong. And what that means is you've got a great safety base. Add in 6 airbags as standard, and also ESP on the GLX model here, and that's why this car got a 4-star NCAP safety rating. And the great thing about that technology is it doesn't come at a price. The Alto range starts at less than $13,000. Now, in addition to being one of the greenest cars around in regards to its fuel usage, this car is also incredibly green when it comes to the end of its vehicle life. This is one of the few cars in Australia to meet the strict European Union ELV requirement. That's end of life vehicle. 85% of this car can be recycled after it's finished its work. Add in the fact that Suzuki has some of the greenest manufacturing plants in the world, and you're looking at a car that's easy on the planet when we build it, easy on the planet when we drive it, and easy on the planet when it finishes its run.